And welcome ahead of what should be a pulsating night of football. I'm Derek Ray and I'm joined here on the gantry for commentary by Stuart Robson. And without doubt a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Germany versus Ecuador.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
FC26, le numéro 5, Pavlovic, le numéro 19, Samy, le numéro 10.
Here's the starting lineup for Germany. Manuel Neuer gets the nod in goal. Jonathan Tah plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Florian Wirtz plays with Leroy Sané in the wide positions. And they line up with just the one striker looking to do a bit of damage. And here's how the lineup looks for Ecuador.
Well, if they're going to play with the front two in this 3-5-2 system, they have to make sure they play as a pair and link up at every opportunity. If they do, they're going to be a real handful.
So off and running here, the first half underway. Felix Mecha. Working so hard to win back possession. Ball in, and in the end no damage done. Yeboah, and in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. And space for Germany in the wide area. Oh, great attacking play, nicely saved. He's driven in the corner. Well, no way through in the end. Oh, useful ball. Opportunity. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire.
Well, you won't see a better connection than this. It's a brilliant strike, hit with such power. What a great goal.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. Moises Caicedo. On to Estupinian. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And they keep it moving. To level the match. The keeper showing good hands. Who can he pick out? Hitting it just over the bar. Mecha. Musiala. Havertz. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Magnificent challenge to win it back. And he has options available. It's looking promising. Save it was. And a short corner here. Interesting pass. Caicedo. And possession changing hands.
Well, that's how to defend the edge of the box.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
Possession lost by Germany. Well, it looked as though it had a chance of going in.
Well, he should make the keeper work there, but you sense a goal is coming.
Wirtz. Felix Mecha. Sané has it. Well-timed tackle. Willian Bacho. Teammates available. Lovely ball over the top. And it's in! All square again. What a match this is turning out to be.
Well, it's a very simple finish in the end, but his movement was really good. He just found himself a bit of space in the box when it mattered most.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. Rüdiger. Now with Musiala. Seemingly no one can stop him. It's a perfect challenge. Well, do damage on the break. Oh, what an opportunity. Well, it was a brilliant break, but no goal as a result.
Well, forget the finish and just admire the way they counter-attacked there. They did it with such pace and quality.
Brown. Havertz. It's one thing to sit deep, it's another thing to sit that little bit too deep.
I'm not sure this is the right way to go. Can easily get penned in here.
Will it go in? And a goal it is! There was almost an inevitability about that, and now they've got work to do.
Let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there.
Well, underway again. It's a narrow 2-1 lead as things stand. Passing it well. I suspected that might be difficult for the keeper, but I was wrong. Germany could get in behind the defence. Opportunity! Stopped a certain goal. And there's the delivery. Well, not quite the ideal delivery. Estupinian. And support available. And played in. Putting him under the cross. Oh, could have been the equaliser.
And should have done better there.
Florian Wirtz. Not smooth in possession. And nicely over the top. Closer intervention just then amid impending danger. Still going here, Sané. Well, it didn't go to plan in the end. Estupinian. Could be dangerous. This could level it. Well, the goalkeeper making a big contribution and denying him another one.
Well, it's another chance for him. As you said, he looks so hungry for goals today.
Trying to pick out a teammate, and under pressure, not on the target. Florian Wirtz. Germany using width to good effect here. Drawn it into the area here. And the problem not completely solved. Alciva. Plenty of support here. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Oh, this looks useful. gone over the touchline for what'll be a throw-in. Alciva. That's a really good run. Could be. Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Over it comes. Never quite had the header on the target. Mecha. Joshua Kimmich. Jonathan Tah has it. Favouring possession football.
Well, they're making this look very easy, aren't they?
Their turn to come away with it. Chance here. And a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Putting that moment of danger to bed. And a lot to like about this attack. Can they do it? Great reflex action from Neuer. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Still racing forward. Not the most confident clearance. Not a time for composure on the ball. Good-looking move. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Sané. Likes to run with the ball at his feet. And covering tremendous ground here. Opportunity. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Who can they pick out? Imcapié. And now with Estupinian. And space to attack. There was impending danger, but good defending. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Moises Caicedo. John Yeboah. Just the challenge that was required. Quick counter could be on. from Sané. Oh, what's he gone and done? It's a well-struck pass.
Yeah, lovely technique with that pass.
That's expert defending. Just wanted to get rid of it. Throw in now. He's an accurate cross. Tidy defensive play. This could be the equaliser. Oh no, it's gone a begging.
Well, they can't miss opportunities like that. What a chance to equalise.
Florian Wirtz. And Havertz. That's a nice ball. That's a good ball. And he's in an offside position. Not allowing them to come onto them. Not afraid of that. Caicedo. And teammates around him. Opportunity it is. Oh, a magnificent save!
Yeah, good positioning, excellent speed off the line and a top-class stop. Brilliant stuff.
Played over. Cutting his way inside. And a solid stop there. Trying to build a head of steam. Another corner it'll be. Teammate. The keeper showing tremendous command. Well, they're trying to keep the pressure on in the form of another corner. And over comes the corner. And back and forth in terms of possession. Attacking possibilities. And sent in by Sané. Well, they promised much on the break, but ultimately delivered little. Nicely timed tackle. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. He's certainly not alone. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Well, very effective play in possession. Nothing comes of the attack when all is said and done. Joshua Kimmich. Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. This could level it. And it really was a brilliant team move. Chance to equalise, but a top save.
Absolutely. You could see the danger the moment the ball was played forward.
And over it comes. Oh, still danger here. Blocked it brilliantly. Oh, could have been the equaliser. better.
And should have done better there.
Mecha. Oh, useful ball. Taken to shoot. And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, Jamal Musiala is an absolute magician. That is well known. What have you made of what he's put into the game up to this point?
He took his goal well and was a constant threat throughout that first half. I thought he showed a lot of skill to get out of tight situations, and he had a real impact on the plate.
So underway again, and I hope what we saw in the first half will continue in the second. Of power, but it didn't work out for him. Mecha. Now with Wirtz. And Germany get the throw. Florian Wirtz. Looking dangerous here. Real chance. Oh, a goalkeeper inspired.
Yeah, that's a great save. Really good reaction from the keeper.
Who's going to get on the end of it? That's nicely done. Good conditions for the counter. Well, disappointing end to the move. Brown. Mecha. Fancies it. Well, just fractionally wide. Good strike. All his defensive acumen to cut it out. Could be a chance to break. And should have been so much more incisive.
Well, you have to break with more precision than that.
Florian Wirtz. Committed challenge. Teammates available. Really fine play to keep possession. Is that a chance? This could square the game. But the keeper has his say. And how important could that be in the grand scheme of things?
Well, that was a big chance, and really, he should have taken that. But let's give credit to the goalkeeper. It's a decent save.
And there's the delivery. Just a matter of thumping it away. Well, a no-nonsense clearance and a throw-in coming up. Moises Caicedo. Very quick thinking there. Possibilities for them to counter. Need to get bodies back. Havertz! End product wasn't quite there, but easy on the eye.
Well, the break deserved a goal, didn't it? Lovely move, as you said, Derek.
Well, he's certainly not alone. Oh, what an opportunity! And a really effective parry by the goalkeeper. Well, now they have possession. And players waiting in the centre. It comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that.
Well, not quite the finish I thought we'd get there. It was a really good move.
Effective pressure. Kimmich. Mecha. And they won't complain about this. Place that free kick on the target.
You have to say it's really good technique. He is such a good technician, but on that occasion it's not quite the shot he was looking for.
And losing possession. This looks interesting. Steady hands and evidence. The cross is on. Decides to shoot. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. And Germany exploiting the space on the flank. Across from Sané. Can he compose himself? And the goal was staring him in the face, but he couldn't take advantage of the chance.
Well, that would have extended their lead. What a golden opportunity that was.
Distributing it well. Reacted so quickly. Corner kick played in. Not the greatest header, but astute defending. Havertz. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense.
Mesdames et messieurs, votre attention s'il vous plaît. La penalty
Well, a really good run. And delivered into the box. Managed to get it out of there.
Well, no frills there, but sometimes that's what's needed.
Promising move from Germany. Must be! And really He tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. And time for the change now. Kai Havertz. Havertz! Oh, really close, just over the top. And showing good game awareness. He's in position. Oh, shielding the ball admirably. He could level it. Felix Mecha. Just like that, broken up. Could catch them on the break. And the ball in behind the defenders. He's made headway. Well, alas, the finish didn't match the build-up.
Well, you're absolutely right. Not the finish they were hoping for, but an excellent counter-attack. They really do break forward quickly.
Rudiger. Felix Mecha. Successfully cut out.
That's really good awareness there.
Closing down well. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive. Work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
Of the goalkeeper. Tar. Mecha. And into the last 20 minutes. And look at this! Still possibilities. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, what a great save that was to keep them in this. May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Well, in possession now and looking to create something of their own. Well, couldn't put it away, couldn't square the game.
Well, that was a great opportunity. They should really be level now.
Well, it was apparently a bookable offence.
Well, no debate over that one. It's a yellow card all day long.
And a substitution in the offing. Goretzka. Jamal Musiala. Nice looking move this. It opens up for Havertz. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And what a powerful finish from Havertz. He just makes it look so easy. What a good goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Preciado. Opportunity. And the keeper there to deal with it. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Chance to cross. And the defensive intervention there. Alciva. And Havertz. Oh, tremendous vision. Room to roam for Germany on the flank. Well, misfiring without any shadow of a doubt. Alciva. Promising position this. It's a perfect challenge. Ready to break perhaps. We keep going. Oh surely. Oh, got everything behind it. He's been influential today, but the manager decides to make a personnel switch at this point. He's driven in the corner. Well, they had a lot to think about in trying to direct it on target.
Yeah, but the defender made it very difficult for him in the end.
Well, they've decided to make a change. Sané. It opens up for Havertz. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Good run this. Well, what can he do with it? And a goal! Not over just yet.
Well, I have to say, that's a brilliant finish. He wraps his foot around the ball and curls it brilliantly. I'm not sure the keeper could do anything about that.
Well, the action underway once more, and no shortage of entertainment. 3-2. Dennis Undav. That's what you call defending from the front. Possibilities here. This could finish it. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Decent idea. Oh, what a very fine stop to keep them in this.
Well, it's a good save, but time is running out for them here.
Well, they have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Franco. Caicedo. How can they find a late leveller? Behind for a corner. Playing it in. Oh, the goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one. Well, ball back with Germany now. This looks interesting. An alert piece of defending. And so into the final 5 minutes. And the attack looks promising, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. They know what they need, and that's an equaliser here. Oh, so near, off the post. Now they can reorganise.
Well, what a dramatic finish. How close was that? They should be able to hold on now with not much longer left.
Well, understandable that they might look a bit frazzled defensively. And a goal to level it up late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish.
Back underway, and quite the story being written in this one. 3-3. Well, forward they go again. Can they win this? And teammates to play it to. And tidy defensive play. Caicedo. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Now perhaps they can counter from here. But nothing comes of it. David Raum. Now with Havertz. Plenty of support here. Away. Can he put them in front? It's in, and this really takes your breath away. A comeback and a half.
Well, that's certainly going to make his teammates really frustrated, and he knows it. What a big mistake.
Well, how about this? 4-3. Well, time is against them. They have work to do. Such an ambitious run. Superbly read and executed. Alan Franco. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter. Paes. Intelligent ball. This could finish it. Oh, good save. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. Here it comes. Never quite had the header on the target. Leroy Sané. On the attack in the closing phase. An impressive run. quick challenge. And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Undav. And support available. Gonzalo Plata. And there goes the final whistle. A story of misery from a German point of view. It is a defeat here that they certainly weren't planning for. Your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was a really intense game. Lots of quality, lots of good individual displays. In the end, though, they won't be happy with the defeat, nor the manner of it, conceding so late on.
No two ways about it. He really has brought his influence to bear on the proceedings.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.